Next contestant. He is in his second year as a Smackoff competitor. He is one of two players representing the great state of Wisconsin. Last year, he flexed some range with some non-rat-related smack. He finished 5th. Big swing. He was the highest placing golden ticket winner from the class of 2017. This year, he is looking for all the cheddar. Let's go to Wisco. Benny in Wisco to start off our second segment for the Smackoff. Benny, good luck. What's up? How are you?
I'm well, Jim, and you?
Great. Awesome.
Excellent. Hey, Jeff Passon, thanks for participating today. Your call was the Brandy Chastain plaque of Smackoff calls, all distorted, poorly crafted, and in dire need of being melted down and reconstructed. And I want to apologize in advance to you, to the clones, and to Leb especially for melting all the phone lines in Wisconsin after this call. Please don't call me Leb. Look, Caleb, I just already apologized, okay? Get the hell out of here. Now, Jim, I wasn't initially going to run any fat smack on my fellow competitors, but Matt forgot to mention a few, like Tyler and Edmonton's favorite musical instrument being the lunch whistle, and Matt himself's idea of a fantasy draft is going to McDonald's and putting his face under the ketchup that they have on tap and having a pint. But I'll end it there. I don't want to take 4 minutes off of Tyler's Canadian car wreck that you'll hear later. Victor in NorCal, I think it's time to change your name, dude. You got a few-year grace period after winning the Smackoff in '86 or whenever the hell that was, where you could still be known as Victor. But with your lack of effort lately, it's time for some different gloss. Calling you a Victor in the Smackoff would be like someone named Silk entering a lumberjack competition. Up next, in the event where you use your muscles and a heavy axe to destroy a part of a tree. Silk? Does that say silk bra? Am I reading this right? Vic, you're the Ian Poulter of the Smackoff every year, buddy. You're always in the lead after Thursday, but once the weekend hits, your score takes a sailor dive into a pile of rocks. And what about the old piles of rocks invited to the event today? Jeff in Richmond, Rick in Buffalo, Chael, Iafredi, the list goes on. Rome, when did you and the selection committee expand the Smackoff to a field of 68-year-olds? As Mike and Indy would probably say, it's still called the Smackoff, not the Gandalf. But yes, I'm very excited to hear the Geritol set run smack on last century's hard-hitting issues. Ben Hogan's driver was corked. Why stuff the ball through the goal when a layup is worth just as many basketball points? And why the hell can't I find a pack of Chesterfields anymore? Now that was a good full-bodied smoke. These guys are so incontinent that Siri on Jim Rome's phone thinks they accidentally go off too much. Hey, old socks, let me put it in a language you understand. Know your role and die peacefully in your sleep, surrounded by loved ones and a therapy dog. Speaking of old dogs and old tricks, Brad in Corona, I have to give you props for having a great radio voice, dude. It's one thing to have a great delivery for radio, but the great equalizer is that your jokes are apparently written by the guy from the movie Radio. But life goes on, right? Hey, did everyone catch Lef and Laguna's RSVP videos? Man, oh man, there are plenty of cringeworthy items to take away from them, but none more prominent than that plastic scepter and plastic crown you were sporting. A helium balloon in studio a couple years ago, a plastic scepter and crown this year. What are you, the king of Party City? Is your crew going to serenade you with applause from those plastic Party City clapping hand toys later? And can you please do everyone a favor and make sure you're holding an open flame when everyone douses you with Party City silly string after your call today? And those board shorts, bro. Now, I met Lef last year. Dude walks around everywhere in board shorts, which is the super chill SoCal way to say swimming trunks. Lef, technically everyone listening to your calls are wearing board shorts, board shirts, board plastic crowns and scepters, and left tied up in trunks isn't how you should dress yourself every day. Tied up in trunks is where everyone wishes they were when they heard your voice on the radio. And finishing up here, Rome, I got to take care of some brand management and sign off by quoting the final and inarguably the most iconic line of the timeless classic, The Farmer in the Dell. The cheese stands alone. The cheese stands alone. Hi-ho, the dairy-o. The cheese stands alone. Now I'm off to Party City to get fitted for that plastic crown and scepter, for I, clones, am the cheese.
Benny in Wisco. Good job, Benny. 1-800-636-8686 if you have an invite. Make sure you're scoring as we go. Make sure you slot all these guys as we go. Jeff Passan, let us off. Matt in Vancouver chased that. Benny and Wisco coming up with another big performance. Is it going to be good enough?